morning show. We're on air at 9 o'clock on every weekday night, taking calls about the Jazz.
Well, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox Chair, on the panel this evening is my mucker, Bridge. Evening, Bridge.
Oh, good evening, Fox Chair. Can I say a big good evening to yourself? Huge good evening to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio.
Here, mate. Wee funny story last night, mate. Yeah.
Go on then.
Just as I announced to you, we've reached that time of the evening. Right. Last night, yeah. So it was roughly 5 to 10. I guess I'm a message for Port Bear. I'm on my way. What are we talking about in the show tonight?
You're joking.
I forgot to put his wristwatch forward. So fair play.
What a shocker. What a shocker that man is. Really is.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. How's Bridge and how's everything in the Bridge household? Mrs. Bridge is cracking the whip.
Mrs. Bridge is keeping me in line. That's the truth. She's whipped me badly, I tell you.
Well,
Make me work.
I believe you like that.
Well, yeah, it's a bit in it, you know. But no, seriously, everything's cool here. As good as it can be, considering the lockdown situation and so on and so forth.
It's a strange feeling, Bridge, isn't it? It's definitely strange, yeah.
You've got to be... Your life, you've just got to slow your whole life down, don't you? You really do. I'm used to the high life, as you know.
You mean like have a kip in the afternoon, Bridge?
Exactly, you know. It's normally all planned for me. But what can you say? You can't say that.
She puts the scones out about 1. You're having a wee doze about 1:15.
She makes a nice lunch, that's for sure.
Right, look, it's a punter's show, so there's obviously not a lot happening. We're going to look quickly at 2013. I don't suppose it was one of our greatest celebrations, but today was the day we clinched the 3rd division. And away, we had nothing each straw to, I think, Montrose Bridge. I think it was Montrose, but I'll just check it out. And I think we're going to put it in context. It was sore that year, and we watched some poor football. The punters were really behind the team and doing a lot of travelling. And I'm just having a look to see if I could get the team. Would I go to it? No, I don't think I would, mate. I really don't. But we drew nothing each with Montrose, and because of the results there, Square Bridge, we clinched the 3rd division title. Well,
you know, I think, to be perfectly honest with you, halfway through the season, you're wondering, we got to wondering, surely the arse isn't going to fall out of this. So we've got to do this, we've got to get this and win this. And of course, the people who are looking at the black side of things, one of them was me at the time. And I had a great fear that Rangers just couldn't. They've got to take these steps, and each championship we won was another step, and so on and so forth. But that you're right there. When we won the game, some of those games we played, particularly away from home, was just horrendous results. We didn't know what we were doing. We hardly knew what we were doing at Ibrox. My goodness gracious! Admittedly, we got onto a run and maybe won 6 or 7 games in a row early in the season. That carried us through, you know. But my just drawing nothing each. When Montrose, and that gets you the title. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I don't even think we could spell Montrose that high above him. Oh, I can't believe it. Ox. What did you think of that day?
From memory, mate, it was an anticlimax, mate. It meant nothing, you know. We were, as you said, it was a step in the journey. It was just under 5,000 at Montrose, so we helped finance them. That had been the 2nd time we were there that season, I think. So they've had good money at the Blue Pound. I don't know if you've been noticing. I read over the weekend it's still right in the paper saying how solvent they were because of the cup tie at Ibrox.
Yeah, I read that out to my wife. I read that out to Mrs. Bridge yesterday or today. I can't remember which day it was now, to tell you the truth. And I says, That's Stranraer seem to be very impressed with the amount of money they made from that cup tie. And she said, that's good of them saying that. And so it was, They're going to go upward. I think they're talking about upwards of 250,000 when it's all done, when the fees are paid by the SPFL or SFL, whatever it is. So it'll be interesting to see. But I love it. I love these wee teams, the smaller teams, getting some money. We don't mind. We don't mind
Never
them getting money.
don't we?
No.
I'll give you the Rangers team that day, mate. Yeah?
Go on then.
Right. Neil Alexander, Chris Hegarty, Kambari, Lee Wallace, Sebastian Four, Kel Hutton, Robbie Crawford, Ian Black, David Templeton, Lee McCulloch, and Kane Hemmings.
Jeez.
Substitutes Barry Mackay and Kai Naismith. Unused subs Alan Smith, Fraser Aird, and Arguri. I think it was a Cypriot, I think.
Oh, he's a Cypriot boy, yeah.
I mean, some names in there that give you the fear. But unfortunately, Bridge, none of the Scottish boys kicked on, did they? Or the Northern Ireland boys. None of our local lads came in, took up the cudgel, kneeled down a place and said, right, I'm here for 10 years. They came in and flitted and moved about. I mean, the boy Hegarty always gave 100%. Kel Hutton wasn't the worst player we'd ever seen, but lacked a yard for me. Robbie Crawford was a nice player, but very light. They were all. Kane Hemmings scored a few goals after he left us, but none of them really kicked on and used it as a stepping stone, did they?
Well, the only one I thought was actually going to make it out of that lot, and what he was a substitute in that night, if my memory serves me right, and never used Fraser Aird. I thought Fraser Aird was going to do something with Rangers, and unfortunately didn't happen for him. But he might turn out to be not a bad wee player because he's a Canadian international, and I don't know where he's playing now, to be honest.
Well, but I suppose the most successful career is Barry Mackay, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
And Barry Mackay always look as you wonder, could he have done better, mate? What could he have done? Anyway, if people want to join us, give us a phone. What's the number, Bridgeman?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Our join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. We brought on the call with Fox and Old School Blue. If you phone in, hang up and the boys will phone you back. Sometimes it can be busy. All right, Bridge.
It can indeed. It can
and everybody
indeed,
phones at the same time, but can't
That's the truth, isn't it? That's exactly what happens.
So we're there with that team for 2013. Obviously, Ali was the manager, but it wasn't a cause for celebrations, eh?
Well, see, it depends who you are. If you're thinking back to Rangers as where we were and so on and so forth, you're right. I mean, who would want to celebrate winning the third division? But the reality was there for some Rangers fans. I've always been a realist, And yeah, it was absolute murder, but we did win it. We were in it and we won it. And whatever it is we gave to the other leagues and the other teams in the other leagues was just wonderful. But you're right, when you look at it from where you were, 12 or 18 months before that, no, we shouldn't be there, and we shouldn't be praising. We shouldn't be saying, "Oh, we won the third division." That was just nonsense. It's just nonsense.
I remember at the time, mate. I never felt anything about the lower leagues, mate. Even when we get promoted for the championship, I still didn't feel as if it was a cause for celebration. If that makes any sense, it was just a tick in the box.
Yeah, I think. How can I say it? I'll go back to what I was saying there. Everything we won, we deserved to win. I thought sometimes things that we lost, like when we got beat with Motherwell, we didn't really deserve to lose to Motherwell, right? But when they did, they ended up giving us a tonking twice. So obviously our team weren't as good as anywhere near as good as we thought they were against Motherwell. Against any team that was in our face, we seemed to sort of brick it. And that's the truth. But I think winning everything we won, I'm convinced we just deserved it. Really did deserve it. And we get stuck in the second division. Listen to me, in the championship when we shouldn't have. We should have got straight through and up into the first division, or the SPL, or whatever you want to call it. We should have done that, but we didn't. That's my one regret about it all. We should have got through there. We should have got through there.
And I don't want to have a go. Maybe with a case there where maybe Ali had the pressure had got to him and been maybe there too long due to the circumstances, Bridge.
Yes, of course.
You know, due to the circumstances. Maybe that's when we needed a clean break, you know. And when Warburton came in, he was a breath of fresh air for us,
Well, I love Warburton. I have to say, the old magic hat. I loved him. I thought he was truly was a breath of fresh air. I was so disappointed, and really disappointed when we found out the three of them were leaving. That was just him and Davy Weir and the director of football. Where were they going to? Was it Brentford they were actually going to, or something like that?
Was it Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest. They were going to go there. Unbelievable, just unbelievable stuff. You know, why was that? So I can't believe that Davy Weir had a chance. He could have made himself. He could have done well with Rangers, but he just never made it really. The management side of things. But you was telling us with Brighton coaching.
I think it was Fox.
Fox said it.
Fox said he's with Brighton doing the youths. Yeah.
Well, he was a well-respected centre-half with Rangers, well-respected as an assistant manager with Rangers. The fans liked him. The fans did like him. I think they were crazy for Warburton, but something happened with Warburton, and the fans will probably never ever get to know what it was and why, because it was good. He brought that 4-3-3, which was quite exciting and things like that. Well, the truth of the matter is, other teams twig onto that, don't they? They're doing it now with Mr. Gerrard. So you need to find another way of doing things. Play a 4-3-3 with a bit more this, a bit more that. That's what they've got to work at. We've seen what we can do when we fall away. If you're not on the ball, right on the ball with 4-3-3, you'll just create gaps and lose, and we did. Amazing.
I think which was surprising. He signed a few experienced pros when he brought in Barton and Cranchard, yeah?
Yeah.
And was it Senderos?
Senderos, aye.
You know, and none of them worked, did it?
Well, the disappointment of Barton, I think Barton was a huge disappointment for him and obviously all of the Rangers fans. We thought Barton was going to do something for us, and he just didn't. He just failed miserably.
No, he didn't. He didn't. So he was obviously contracted, but he went away to the World Cup today, a talk sports show when everybody was doing their pre-season, mate. And
yeah,
you can't do that, mate. If you're serious about it, yeah. If that was the case, nobody would have to do a pre-season, would they?
Well, I just think I think Senderos. We all thought when he brought Senderos in. Look at all this experience Senderos has got, you know. He's going to be brilliant for us. The first major challenge against Celtic, and he didn't do too well. He didn't enamour himself with the fans at all. It just wasn't right. It just wasn't right for him. A big disappointment. A major disappointment, in my opinion. Not alone, but he wasn't alone. Barton failed his first game against Celtic, failed miserably. So he talked a good game.
Aye. That was pretty much the end for him, wasn't it?
Yes, that was him. Yeah, that was him. Yeah. But our centre halves that we had, as you know, and you know how I feel about centre halves, they were not very good. Not very good at all. And whenever they came up against a bit of strength, you know, they just didn't have it. They just didn't have it to stand up to them.
You can still see Kiernan backing off in that Scottish Cup final, mate.
Yeah.
For the first goal, mate.
Broke my heart.
And then when you think about it, potentially that boy, reasonably quick, no bad in the air, could tackle. And you think, well, there's a makings there, but he just couldn't do it, could he? He wasn't up to it.
Well, it was the extra physical stuff that you get, and because of basically the way our football is, it's not coached. Half that stuff isn't coached. It's someone thinks can get it over, and you by bumping you can shoulder in you the face, that kind of thing, the shoulder in the back of the head. All these things, the elbows. These aren't consistent where he comes from. You don't get that consistent like that. But young Portuguese footballer, and he really was a clean cut boy. Looked very good, but he needed a yard and maybe a yard or two of pace. If he was that wee bit faster, he'd run away from all these people for sure.
Who's this?
The young boy for Portugal, the Portuguese boy, got his face smashed in. What was his name
You're
again?
talking about Sandaza, who?
No. The young boy against Motherwell.
The one that was partnering the Portuguese international. That was Warburton's, not Warburton's team. That was Kachina's team in the Premier League bridge.
Yeah, but there was no Warburton. Oh, Kachina brought him in. Sorry. I'm thinking
Bridge,
Warburton.
man.
I know, I'm
Force me
away in a different world. There. I do apologise. Pal. I think it was because I was talking about Senderos and not being able to stand up to the pressure of playing against Celtic. And I ended up thinking, I can't remember that boy's name. Dear. Not that it matters. I
think he's playing now.
He's probably playing well. What can we say? Ox?
What can we say? But if people want to join us, Fabio Cardozo was a boy.
That's the boy's name. That's it. Correct.
Not a bad tune. Well, let's see if people want to join us. What's the number?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. We brought in the call by Old School Boy and Fox. Fabio Cardozo. Yeah.
It's a sin with the boy.
Oh, mate, it was a shocking challenge. How he never get red carded that day.
We know how they never happened. We know how they never get red carded. We know how people like Scott Brown get away with these elbows. And when he was playing against the team before we get put down, if he'd have tried to end that, then he'd get his head in his hands. He just never did it. That's the way he was. But he found it easy. The character of the players that we had weren't up to the standard that's required. Simple as that. That's the way I look at it anyway.
It was a shocking challenge. I think that was Kachina's last game, Bridge.
Yeah. Well, was that his last game?
I think.
Or was it a European game?
And then we played Kilmarnock on the Wednesday when.
He was in the bushes. Oh,
no, that was in.
That was in the
Progress.
Progress Niederkorn, yeah.
Right, so it was Kilmarnock at Ibrox, and we gave the penalty away, and we missed the penalty the last minute, and they were right up the park and scored.
Oh, don't tell me about it. Oh my God, that was horrendous.
Ryan Jack gets, I think, sent off for the wee.
Sent off, yeah.
Stramash with Broadfoot at the edge of the box, was that right?
Disgraceful. Broadfoot was up stamping in his feet. I don't know if you remember seeing that. He was up stamping his feet and Ryan Jack pushed him away and Broadfoot went down as if he'd been hit with somebody stuck hitting him. And the referee sent Ryan Jack off.
That's right. It got rescinded.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. Aye.
But we missed the penalty. Missed the penalty.
Missed the penalty. Well, what he also, they brought in Morelos, didn't they, and Candias, who were reasonably successful. The two Mexicans weren't they great, were they?
No, they were not, you're right. Disappointments. We thought the boy Pena and the boy, is it Passaret? Was it Passaret? What was his name? The boy that got killed.
Oh, Arteta.
Passarell? No, it's not Passarell. Wasn't it Passarell?
I'll give you that one in a second, mate. Just give me a second. That was Arnold Paretta.
Paretta.
Tragically killed, mate. He was never going to die, was he? It was too quick for him. And tragic story, but
yeah, Scottish football's that wee bit. You've got to be able to fight. You've got to be able to fight your own corner in Scottish football, ain't you? It's always going to be tough, and you've got to have the character, not just the physicality, but you've got to have the character as well,
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to know what you're going to do with it, because some of these people, they just wind you up,
And they don't stop, mate.
No, they do it.
There's different kinds of winding up, isn't there?
Aye, 100%, pal.
You've got the big centre half that's winding you up, and then you get Alan McCoy in somebody's ear. And you know how some centre halves, once they blow their top, the all centre forward knows he's got half a year, doesn't he? Because once the red mist descends, you're only thinking about kicking somebody.
I don't remember anything like that going on in football.
I tell you what, you go to the bad fire. You
Oh boy, I tell you, I probably will. You probably
will. But aye, some blast for the past then. See when you've made me look at that. I've got a list of red cards here. You know, and we talk about people who become targets of the referee. There's a stat. Ryan Jack was sent 4 in a row for us. 4 red cards in a row he got.
You know, you would... Sorry, pal?
You know, and I don't know how many of them were rescinded, but 4 of them. You know, and he's not a dirty player, is he, Ryan Jack?
You know, the other players in the league, if they looked at these things and they wonder why did Morelos get red carded at Celtic Park at the end of the new year there? What for? I mean, he never had one foul that caused a problem.
Andy, you need to learn to turn the show off before you come on, mate. It's a schoolboy error, and that's your first official warning. You've been raised long enough. Any more now, and you get a yellow. What do you think, Bridge? A yellow for him at first, or
I'll let him off. Let him off. Come on in, back in, Andy. Come back in, Andy. You'll get cautioned when you get in. Let's see if he's got it still. If he's still got it on, send him off.
Maybe it's different for us. Maybe he likes talking to himself.
Come on in, Andy. Come on in.
Aye, some interesting blast for the pass.
Hello,
Andy. How we doing?
how you doing, mate?
You got the radio on, Andy.
Aye, it's afternoon.
Right.
Oh, dearie me. Are you feeling all right, boys? Yeah.
Cool.
All right, mate.
Hey, listen, you're supposed to be cheering us all up, talking about that bloody shower of shit that's going on the last few years. I'll throw another one in for you. Remember him at the back, Keenan? Oh, dearie me, what a defender he was.
That was what Bridge was talking about, Kiernan, with the cup final against Hibs when he just, on you go, Stokes put it in. He had Stokes for the first goal, didn't he?
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
He just let him run past him, didn't he?
It's as if they were frozen. It's him and Tavernier, both of them just let him go.
I used to go nuts with him. I used to shout at Shugs. I used to watch the Rangers crowd instead of watching the bloody game. You know what was in front of him? It was absolute. I think somebody in the crowd had a go at him, didn't they? When he was dropped for one game, I'm pretty sure. I mean, how the hell he's been labelled the defender's beyond me. He was terrible, him.
How many games do you reckon he played for us?
How long was he there?
I don't know. I'm just looking.
Maybe about 25, 30.
Rob Kiernan. 76 games, mate.
Oh, dear Christ, he played that many, Jesus Christ. Don't time dull the memory. Jeez, he was terrible. Oh, jeez. But I'll tell you what, a little slant on it. Not a record that we wanted, but I'll tell you what the Phil Canny do. We've won every trophy that can be competed for in Scotland. Look at it that way.
As I say, that took no pleasure out of the trophy.
No, not at all.
You know, it was just a stepping stone in the right direction. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just to get back. I mean, the thing that really hurt me about that was that, I expected to go through all the leagues one after one, but we had to stay in the Championship 2 years, didn't we?
We were a basket case in, mate, on and off the field.
Definitely.
And then, obviously, that's when we had the regime change in 2015, 5 years ago, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, if you remember, I think we were only getting about 28 to 30,000 at Ibrox because of the Ashley carry-on, wouldn't we? If you remember rightly, a lot of them boycotted the game.
Yeah.
At the time as well,
It wasn't a good time for the support,
I remember I was out in Lanzarote, we went to watch it, and, Kenny's bar over there, and a couple of guys with us, said, what's up with you? You usually get 50,000. And I was telling him, what was going on there, what he was doing. What we were getting, £5 pence out of every tenner off him or something at the time, wasn't it? Something like that.
We still don't know, mate. We still don't know, do we?
No.
Really, we still don't know, you know.
But you look at where we've come from there when you think about it.
Hello, the person you're calling isn't
Death's
around
door,
right
weren't
now.
we, you know,
At the
and,
tone,
you know,
please record your message.
it was always going to take time, wasn't it? And still is, you know. I'm just glad that we're team and our fans are all still. I never thought we'd go away because I think our fan base is far too big, you know. I mean, but you know, yeah, like what you're saying, like when you think about what we went through there, geez, I mean, there are many tears in my eyes there. I tell you.
Aye, it was. I mean, it affected us all in different ways. I remember talking to Fox, who, look, I know we always have a go at him, but he's one of the most positive guys I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Fox, and he's a real bear. And we were having a chat one day, and he said, like, yeah, a lot of the Rangers support didn't realise how much it got them done. Oh, we'll be joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hi, it's Graham.
How are we doing, Graham?
Aye, no bad.
What's on your mind, mate?
Just about all this carry on in the papers this morning again. Celtic are desperate for this title.
Oh well. I mean, obviously,
I've seen on Sky Sports News, Jurgen Klopp, the Liverpool are 25 points clear. He's not caring about the title. He's bothered about health and safety.
Maybe he's a class individual. Yeah.
Aye. Well, Neil Lennon, isn't he?
Do you get the show in the background there?
I think you have. I think you get the show on. Graham,
Aye.
you turn it off, mate.
Right, that's it done.
Right. Look, mate. We know what they're like. A club like no other. Aptly named.
Aye, they're Scotland shame.
I think it's, if you think of some of the things that's been on there, and their first dive when all this broke was to talk about titles. And if you look at the way Liverpool and Juventus and teams,
they weren't bothered.
Have dealt with classless individuals. I'm no interested in them. I don't want to talk about them. We don't care about the day, Bridge.
You're quite right, mate. You're quite right.
Bridgeman, we don't care.
Yeah, there isn't much you can do and say, and we all know how bad and poor, very poor quality.
That just proves how dirty he is, Kim. I mean, we're coming out with that this morning. It should be your title. No, it shouldn't. The season isn't finished. No,
what will be. It'll be.
This virus is going to cause a lot of clubs to go to the game. No, I'm happy at that because of what they've done to Rangers in 2012.
But you can't. You've not got a league, mate. If you've nobody to play.
Well, that's just the way it is, eh? Your Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs, they're all going to fold.
I don't wish them any well, mate. But I'd rather beat them and stuff them on the park and then get that 55 title.
Aye, because
Andy,
if the league would have went on, we would have beat them twice. They would have screwed it up.
Well, I'm with you there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about that. I mean, you know, there's people's lives going to be lost here. It's touching everybody, isn't it, more or less?
It's about public safety.
Aye, and, you know, if they want the title so badly, then let them have it, you know? Because I'm pretty sure if it was us in that position, we would say, well, we're not bothered about the title.
Didn't give them
back, you know? No.
So does that mean they're going to get the Scottish Cup too?
I think they're in for the Grand National as well, mate.
Eurovision Song Contest, anything else? Oh, God's sake, they've won everything on planet Earth.
I think they're in for the Grand National as well. Anyway, we've also been joined by Stardog. Evening, Stardog.
Evening, Stardog. No.
He was there, but he's
gone.
He's gone. Maybe it was
He'll come back in a minute. He'll come back in a minute.
Moment, It's gone.
It's gone.
No, that was just my point tonight.
Well, it's not something that we would want to debate on here about them.
I know, because
what it does is
I've just seen it.
It brings out the
by
best.
The people, for the people, and we are the people.
It brings out the best in us. Can I just put a shout out to young Staunches? He's doing my Twitter page, Bridge. I don't know if you did Twitter. I know you had to stop at one point because you were in the fans, Bridge. Young Staunches is back and he's doing a tremendous job for us on the Twitter page, and it was Young Staunches that got the wrestlers in. So they boys were first class on and off there. They were a real giggle and real Rangers men.
We're all real Rangers.
Yeah. That was absolutely brilliant, by the way. I thoroughly enjoyed it. By the way, I think that Stardog joined you again, Oxy.
Yeah, he's looking at with the wrestling was he's more into the cage fighting. Stardog, he likes a wee bit more aggression.
All right.
How we doing, Stardog?
How you doing, guys? How you doing?
How's everybody?
All right, yourself?
Stardog world.
Aye.
Right, I'll let you go and get this chat, and I'll get this back on my phone, lads. All right.
Cheers, Graham. Thanks for the call.
Cheers, Graham. Bye then.
All together now, we are the fucking people.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Language,
pal.
pal. What's your language, bud?
You and me on a Tuesday.
Ah, well, it's not a work day, is it? Weekend at the moment, mate. I'm afraid. Every day's a weekend.
Everybody in the Stardog household's taking their good Ox. How's yourselves?
All right, mate. A wee bit of cabin fever. I've got to say.
Aye.
You know?
Aye. I'm getting there myself, mate. I've went a bit stir crazy the past couple of days, to be honest with you.
Are you boys all off of work, yeah?
I'm off for a month, mate. A minimum.
I'm in every day, like, because I'm a Johnny, like, I've got to get you the free meals and get it all disinfected and all that kind of stuff.
That's what happens when you're a working class hero, mate.
Aye, well, you're in the front line there. Like I said, I'm just listening to you. I wasn't feeling too good there. Like, so I'm just hoping it's just a case of just being run down a wee bit.
Well, not only are you good looking, Andy, you're a key worker.
I tell you what, see, since you kept saying that, every time I look in the mirror, I'm looking older every day here. I think you've put a spell on me here.
Not at all. Forget the person that you're looking at. That doesn't exist anymore.
That's
just look at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Hide the mirrors. Oh, the eyes are. Hey, listen, the eyes are blue. Don't worry about that.
There you go.
Very blue. Yeah, you know.
The picture of your shug centres, mate, keeps the wains away for the fire.
Aye.
Dog, what's on your mind, mate?
Just listening to what you were talking about, the Pedro times and some of the players and that. I like to kind of try and look at it a wee bit more of a positive Ox. Obviously, Connor's only 8, so in his lifetime, Rangers haven't won the league, again, the top league. And, you know, the day Kayla was born was the last trophy we ever won in the top flight, I believe, the Scottish Cup against St Mirren when we played with 9 men. So my Bains haven't seen any kind of good times, but I always see it as a kind of phoenix rising for the Ashes Day times, mate. This is when we get back into the league, and, you know, slowly but surely we started to develop into a better team, mate. We started attracting a better calibre of player, albeit we were still getting downs in the league and things like that. But I think it was I don't know, it was refreshing, mate, to get back in the league and be back where we belong, because we were only going to go up. As soon as we got back in, mate, we were only going to go up. We were only going to get relegated or anything like that again. Do you know what I mean? There was a lot of positives, and Pedro brought some good players in, mate. It just didn't work out for him. I didn't like him personally. I mean, I don't know about yourself, Oxford, but as soon as I even heard his name, I was going, "Who's this guy? I don't want this guy. I've never heard of this guy."
I'll let Bridgeman tell you what I said.
Wrong.
Go on,
wrong
Bridge.
person. He's the wrong person. That's for sure. He shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be there. That's what he's saying. Maybe in other words, but that's what he's meaning.
He said that
wrong.
Yeah.
Bad mistake.
I thought it was a terrible chance to take Oxshire, and I didn't see it going right for day one, mate. I didn't think his philosophy of football was going to work. And I hate saying it, but watching Chris Sutton take him apart, either before or after a game, up in the commentary box, it broke my heart, honestly. And I thought, we need to get this guy out the now, because I mean, he was loving it, toying with him up there, so he was.
Playing with him, the Scottish press were playing with him, but he thought he was being clever and it backfired. Look, I know that he done what he said he would do when he came in. He told them he would come in, finish the season off. He would bring in Portuguese centre half internationalists. He would bring in Mexican internationalists to improve our team because of the connections he had, and he done exactly what he said he would do. It just turned out that the only real star of the whole lot was a boy that Johansson brought in from Finland.
Aye, and to think that Pedro actually brought us our best player. Ken, he's still there in the success that Alfie's had at our club, mate, and what he's actually brought us. You know, Daniel Condice, you mentioned him as well, Ox. The work rate that boy had as well. Bruno Alves is a world-class defender, mate. I mean, the last game I ever played, I think the free kick he scored against Hibs, if he'd have just hung ways, Bruno, I think we'd have been a lot better off at the back, mate, but I think his time was up. He wanted to go. He brought in some decent players, mate. Pena and Herrera. Pena was all right. I mean, Pena was getting on the end of things. He got a few goals in that, didn't he? He couldn't settle in Glasgow.
Stardog, if you get any as fit within reason and you're playing in a team that's dominating, you'll never score a goal. You know, you've got to be.
Aye.
You know, the boy just didn't look up.
They just weren't settling, were they?
Funny enough, I'll say this: the first time I seen Herrera in the flesh was at Sheffield. I don't know if you were at that game, Andy. Sheffield Wednesday friendly.
No, I was badly that day. Like, that's the only one I missed in England.
I can assure you I was bad that day as well, but that was for the night before.
I know what that was for.
And I watched Herrera and I thought, all right, okay. He was leading the line and he was bringing people into play, and I thought he could be a useful centre forward. He didn't look like a predator, but for bringing in people into play. But when the league started, he just wasn't up to it, you know. And Herrera and then Cardozo and Big Bruno, mate. The team just, when they let them play, they just hassled them and hit them, and they weren't used to it, and they just shrunk, you know. And
you see the guy.
I would have bagged Kachina and Progress. I would have told him to clear his. I know he didn't last much longer than that, but I thought that was a mistake, letting him carry on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you see the guy Alves you're talking about. My son-in-law, like, he's a season ticket holder down at Leeds, like, and when we signed him, we went, geez, you've no signed him up. Apparently, he was a bomb scare at Leeds as well as Alves. Yeah, at other clubs, he did all right, didn't he?
Bruno Alves?
Aye, I reckon he was absolutely terrible down at Leeds.
I don't think he played for Leeds, did he?
Aye,
I don't think he played for Leeds. We got him for Calgary, did we not, Ox?
No, he definitely played down at Leeds. Stand on it. Stay down here.
Bruno Alves. I'm just putting his money page up, yeah. Bruno Alves, yep. Here's his teams. Porto B, Porto, Fariza Loan, Victoria Garamas, EK Athens, Zenit St. Petersburg, Fenerbahce, Calgary, Rangers, Parma. They Leeds there, mate.
Yeah,
sorry, Andy. You're going to
I must be on the wrong one there.
You're going to come on here and
have yellow card now.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for
I'm telling you what he definitely said. He was doing at Leeds and he was terrible.
116. Please leave a message.
Never played for him, no. Oh, well,
maybe he was just doing watching.
Aye, well, I'll tell you what. See, when I get him in the morning, like, be on to him.
Maybe Leeds is Big Bruno's second team, Andy.
Eh?
Maybe Leeds is Big Bruno's second team.
Are you sure it wasn't Frank Bruno?
I'll set myself out of beauty here. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill that.
Big Frank the Tank.
He definitely said he played for him. Said he was absolutely terrible.
Listen, Andy, look, mate, I think you're going to have to go to HR in the morning, mate, and get tested.
Definitely.
Step to sell to my uncle now, isn't he, Ox?
Dear me. Come on here and make these bold statements, Stardog, yeah?
Aye, step to sell to my uncle now, eh?
That's a terrible statement, isn't it? Eh?
I think you get mixed up with Frank Bruno, mate.
Aye, Frank Bruno. Aye, he's probably right, Dear me.
How are you doing that, Ray?
Brinkman didn't.
I'm going to be called Harry now, aren't I? Dear me. I'm going to have him in the morning, though, I'm telling you. He definitely said that to me.
I'll tell you what, Stardog, if that was me, I would never be able to come back on here again.
No, that's me done now,
see, as soon as you pull the wiki page up, Ox, I'd have just hung up the phone. I'd have hung up the phone in shame.
Aye, definitely, aye.
I tell you, Andy, I don't know if you were listening in last week.
I think we've been joined by Chrissy, I think. Evening, Chrissy.
Evening.
Oh, you're in then?
I am now.
Well done.
And is there Andy there? Hello, Andy.
Hello, what you doing on this place? Eh?
Well, I had to do something.
Right.
What's on your mind, Chrissy?
All I want, right, is I want everyone to know, right, about everybody else all around you, right, that is not, like, with family and everything, and they're all alone.
You're here, mate. It's a tough time for a lot of people.
It is. It is a very hard time. I mean, I have to go out myself. I have got a lot of illnesses, but I'm not going to go into that. Oh, the forum turned around and said to me, "Oh, go on, Chrissy." So I had to come on.
Like Andy, have you?
I know Andy because I love Shuggy.
All right, you love Shuggy. Shuggy must be the brains of the brothers, as we're finding out.
Shuggy's a bit nice. Well, he's not. Just ignore Andy. No, Shuggy is the base nice. He's got everything.
There we go, Andy. You've got.
He's got the looks. He's got everything.
So Shuggy's got the full package, Chrissy. Is that what you're telling us? Shuggy's got the full package, and Andy doesn't.
Oh yeah. Shuggy's got the full package.
Fair Andy.
Yeah, I'm getting my ass whipped here, and I'm getting that line, and you coming on and getting a all days like that.
Apparently, your Bears get the full package, Andy. Is that true? Can you confirm that for us?
I don't know about that, right enough, you know.
Chrissy, does he have the looks?
Yeah, the looks. He's got everything.
Nah, no.
Does he get the moves? Does he get the moves like Jagger?
Oh yeah, he has definitely.
Oh aye.
But I will give Andy one thing. He's got a lovely wife, Michelle, and Kirsty, and all the kids and everything. Yeah, I will give him that one.
This is a Rangers show, not an Agony show. Come on.
Mr. and Mrs. We might do next week. We might do Mr. and Mrs. next week. Bridget and his wife, Andy and his wife. We'll do a show. Listen, Chrissy, thanks for phoning in.
Thank you very much.
Right, speak to you soon. There you go, Andy. Getting it tight, brah.
Oh, definitely. See, I shouldn't have said that. I knew that was coming.
Well, you build yourself up. Take a month to get his reputation back. Start a month.
Oh, definitely. I'll hang my head in shame here, like I tell you what.
I tell you, I don't know if a man can ever recover for that. Imagine somebody phoning in a live radio show and telling you your Bears full package and you don't.
It's not that, they're twins.
Aye. But Arnie and Hingby, Arnie and Danny twins.
Andy.
Go on.
Seriously, pal. That was below the belt. Everything that boy Chrissy said there was right below the belt on you.
I know.
So you've got a lot of work to do to get your reputation back on the line here. Seriously. You started off with a yellow card.
Aye, yellow. I think I started off with a red there, didn't I?
Just leather him in the school run, Andy.
Oh, there. Aye. I'll be leathering him for something, don't worry about
that. Are you sure it wasn't Bruno Mars you were thinking about?
Oh, Bruno Mars. I should have bought you flowers.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get right on to it. He's done me up like a kipper, him. There you go. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, you don't make bold statements on here, Stardog, do you?
No get away with it anyway, that's for sure.
Well, you can make them, mate, but you'll never get away with them. That's the problem.
I'll not live that down for a wee while, will
I? No. No.
I'll be honest with you, Andy. I don't want to upset you. I don't think we'll let you back on again.
Your reputation's been sullied a bit. You need to get it built back up again.
I think it's some good ones, right?
You're sort of Rob Kiernan. That's the way we're seeing you. Rob Kiernan.
Oh, definitely. I can't believe I'm going down that road, right? You know, I'll tell him.
You're the Russell Martin of Rangers Radio, Andy.
Oh, no, that was the
Russell
worst.
Martin.
That was the worst centre-half I've seen in the journey. Well, good Pacoot, mate. He done. Russell Martin.
I'll 100% back you up in that, mate, and rest my case that there and then, because that's all I've got to say about that idiot.
I don't know the lad. He still speaks fondly of the team, but watching him play, how he had such a successful career was beyond impale for me. I don't want to go to you in case you get mixed up with Russell Martin and Russell Hartley.
Complete tig then, eh?
Russell
Martin.
Hey, listen, have you got my
Russell
balls in the
Martin.
tin up in that station up there?
What's your language? There's kids listening to this.
Dearie me. I
I'm
won't let that
telling
one down, will I?
He's got you, by the way. He's nailing you. He's nailing you. No kidding.
I know. I'm taking it though. I'm still
Shocker.
smiling
That's a
like
shocker, that Oxtail. Shocker.
Well, he made the bold move. We said he never played for Leeds, and he took up the cudgel and started arguing with Stardom, didn't he?
He did.
That
He
was a
did.
mistake.
He was arguing. He sounded like my Uncle Stephen who phoned in last week and was begging to differ and all that. I tell you.
Dearie me.
We could be related, Andy.
Your Uncle Stephen was nearly right. If Marco Negri hadn't played 2 games later on, only his first season, he would have been in the top 10. But
Andy was nowhere near it, wasn't he? No.
He was
I'll tell you what, Ox, he was nearer than me, because if he was nearly right, I was nowhere at all, was I?
I've just checked. Bruno Alves has never ever been to Leeds.
I might have seen him in Max and Spencer sometime. I think that's where I might have got confused, like,
Oh dear.
But
Bridgeman, Russell Martin, there's another blast for the past.
Yeah, actually, I have to be very honest. Like a lot of Rangers fans, I thought that he'd have done you 2 seasons. He's got 2 seasons out of him. You'd be doing very well, because he actually looked so bad. But the truth of the matter is, he doesn't do it, did he? He just didn't do it at all. I don't even remember one really good game he had. I just don't have it. I just don't see it.
I watched him with that boy McCrory, and he was hanging him out to dry. The boy McCrory was making all sorts of runs and playing with his heart on his sleeve. But we know that Ross does, and I remember that semi-final when we get beat at Hampden by them, and the scoreline flattered us, and I remember turning to Fox and I said, he's a problem here, he's a coward, he's only going through the motions. And that's all he was then. He was just seeing it time, and we can't have that. We can't have any passengers, because it's hard to play for the Rangers.
He was one of the Norwich City rejects, wasn't he? He was one of the Norwich City rejects. They let Lafferty, Naismith, Martin, Dorrans, they let them all go, didn't they? And we were picking all these players up. They never done nothing for us, mate. Russell Martin, for me, was an absolute disaster. I would rather have 10 Carol Svensons than one Russell Martin, to be honest with you, mate.
Mate, what are you trying to do, me? Go with him and all. But Russell Martin comes across as a smashing fella, and I think he's doing his coach now, but he was very poor for us, very, very poor for us.
It didn't work at all, did it? It didn't work at all for us.
Did he play for Leeds, Russell? Or is it Russell Martin or Russell Watson?
Wait a minute, I'll have a look in Wikipedia.
What a shocker.
Still tell it it's wrong, Andy.
Listen, I'm not going to live this down, am I? Seriously, I'm going to kill him in the morning. Like, you definitely told me that, though.
What, one of the kids?
Oh, my son-in-law. He goes down to watch the Leeds. He says, "What are you signing him for?" He said, "We didn't down there. It was shite." So I'm going to.
Tell him about his lads. There's kids listening to this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There's Connor just come through. Dad, what does that man mean? There you go. Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm only joking.
I know.
The family show image is just disintegrating before your eyes.
Jeez, if you think that's bad, then you better not get me on a bad day, like eh?
Oh dear. What you're saying on here, pal? This is live, and it's a lot. It's well listened to, so.
I know.
But your sentiment's right. Your sentiment's
right, but your punditry's finished.
Go back to listening then, eh?
Oh boy!
No, come back home. You make me and Bridge look clever.
You're fan of the lobby.
Oh dear me!
It's good to have a laugh in it when we think what we're all going through, and obviously you're dealing with what the kids of your school kept open so that the key workers can drop their kids up.
We've got about 20 in, like, for the key workers, like, and they do a bit of running about for them. Like, you actually, daft as it sounds, you're actually working harder and what you would, when it's a full school, because places are not getting used, but you're still to go in and rub them all down and make sure everything's around and all that kind of stuff,
When it's on full swing, it runs itself to a certain extent, doesn't it? It makes your job that wee bit lighter,
Yeah, but like I said, go and pick up all the free meals for him, the lanes and all that, like, and various other things.
Where do you go and get them there? Where do you get the free meals?
Well, you go to after it sounds, you go to another school. It's like
that's a centre or something.
It goes to Bruno Alves' house.
Bruno Alves' house in Leeds.
That's it. You just picked my memory there. That's where I've seen him. He was handing the meals out. But yeah, you do running about like that. But it's I don't mind going in because, like I say, I was climbing the walls at the weekend. Like I like to read, like, so I've got a lot of Rangers books, so I've put them all in alphabetical order and all that. Like, so going over a week like breaks it down a wee bit, because after it's in,
I think everybody's finding this unique and difficult, and obviously us men, Star Dog, there's no sport at any level, is there?
Us men. Us
No.
men.
I'll rephrase it. Us boys means Star Dog.
Us youngins, Oxford. Us youngins.
Oh
Did you hear
my
about-
God!
Did you hear about Port Bear last night?
No, go on then.
Oh my God, what an absolute weapon. Sorry, Port Bear, I know you're listening, fighting out there for the good cause, but come on, the clocks, mate, the clocks.
5 to 10, he messaged me. I'm here. It made me laugh.
Didn't care the clocks had moved.
No, it was
Head
just
boy.
his wristwatch, I think. He hadn't moved.
Right.
His wristwatch. But no sport. It's a unique time for us all, and obviously we're talking about the Rangers, but there's nothing, is there? No interest, I don't even think having Sky Sports News on. I've not even looked at it.
No, for me, mate, I've been indulging myself, actually. I've been indulging myself in Rangers history and Rangers players and players I never got a chance to watch and Rangers teams of the past and some great fixtures, some great players. I've been indulging myself in that, mate, and I've actually fairly enjoyed myself. Usually, when the normal fit was on, you're always preparing for the next game and what you're going to talk about and what we're going to say and that, but obviously we don't really have that opportunity now. So for me, mate, it gives me a chance to catch up with yourselves, well, like a Bridgeman and that, when we're talking about all these great players of the past. I can come in with a bit more of an input now because I've had plenty of time to sit and do my research on them and watch them, mate, so that's what I've been doing, overindulging in Rangers history.
Brilliant, mate, absolutely brilliant. You've got to do your home.
I've obviously got it wrong there because I thought that Elvis played for Leeds, like, so there you go. I've definitely got it wrong. So I need to get my books out, don't I?
Elvis.
Oh dear me.
Yeah. I'll tell you one quick little share. I watched the Jim Baxter story today. Brilliant.
Right.
Brilliant.
I tell you what, I watched. It was like 10 minutes on YouTube, and I was what was I looking at? Gaza, and then there was Scotland Internationals for the 60s and 70s bridge, and I watched it, and some of the games. Willie Johnston was absolutely brilliant. And there was
Magnificent player.
Willie Johnston was excellent. There was one at Wembley when we won 2-1 when Big Tam
did Gord McQueen score in the one you watched, Oxshare? I watched that the day and all when I was saying Willie Johnson number 7, he was tearing it to pieces, man.
They couldn't handle him, mate. Brilliant. He was he wasn't away us then, but he'd left to go to West Brom, but he was superb. And Big Tam at the end, he popped the ball out there and flicked it or somebody's head, and they thought Big Tam couldn't play. Yeah.
There was a
well. Right, here we go. Bruno Ribeiro, 1997, played for Leeds as a midfielder.
Bruno Ribeiro.
Yes.
That's who they thought he was. That's who
23 years ago.
Aye.
All right.
That's where you got it wrong, Andy. You got it in the wrong century and everything.
Well, I'm trying to still dig myself out here, so I must have been absolutely pissed when he told me it was Elvis. Like, that's what I must have happened.
He just probably told you it was Bruno. Bruno was rubbish.
You're right. They Brunos were rubbish.
Hey, you.
Anyway, Bridgeman, we've reached that time of the evening.
Oh, right. Well, another marvellous night. Well done again, Oxford. Absolutely superb. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, really good. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans here in the lobby, and to other Rangers fans all over the world, and to you boys here in the panel, every single one of us, please don't forget, we need to come back. The Rangers need to come back. Don't forget it. Rangers need us, and we need them. Everybody, keep it going for the Rangers. Keep it going.
Can I thank everybody for joining us. Chrissy came in, Andy, and taking the banter well, Stardog, Bridgeman, I thank Fox, and Old School Blue for the technicals. Thank everybody for listening. Once again, thank the staunchest for the work he's doing on Twitter. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 10, having a wee blather about the Rangers. Take it away, Fox.
How many years ago, my boys, I left the Glasgow town. I followed the pull of the Yankee land and here have settled down. Although I miss the Bridgeton Cross and my friends so near and dear, but I would give if I could have the Rangers over here. Singing Talk of California where the sun shines all the year. Singing Bama about your Broadway light so clear. But it would fill my heart with sadness, it would fill my heart with cheer, if we only had the Rangers over here. For they're the finest team in all the land, and I'm sure that you'll agree. To see them win is something grand, it's part of history. For the boys who fear no noise, my lads, and I mean that's quite sincere. What I would give if I could have the Rangers over here. Singing Buck of California where the sun shines all the year. Singing Bama about your Broadway life so clear. But it would fill my heart with gladness, it would fill my heart with cheer, and we only had the Rangers over here. Finest team in all the land, and I'm sure that you'll agree. To see them win is something grand, it's part of history. For the boys who fear no noise, my lads, and I mean that's quite sincere. What I would give if I could have the Rangers over here. Singing Talk of California where the sun shines all the year. Singing Bama about your Broadway life so clear. But it would fill my heart with sadness, it would fill my heart with cheer, and we only had the